Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to Blast Off with Light. And here I am, in a tree, looking at my base. It's a nice view from up here. Hadn't necessarily gotten this good of a view since we were over on that mountain over there. And yeah, I grew myself the various types of trees such that I had access to them for primarily these vines. But when I was chopping down the vines, I discovered something that I hadn't thought about before, mostly because I haven't really played with growthcraft much. When you break vines, you get hops and grapes. They grow on vines, so kind of makes sense. You put these on ropes, you grow them up, you get hops, you can make yourself some ale. And then the grape mechanics are a little on the strange side, but they're kind of cool. So I've got these grapes growing up here, so I can just theoretically, I should be able to right click on them, but apparently I have to left click on them, and I get some grapes, and I can chow down on them if I want, or I can just throw them in a chest and they'll be fine. So now we've got access to, booze if we need it, but more importantly, we've got tons of vines, so if we ever need to climb straight up or straight down, we'll have it pretty well sorted. My tree farmer did get destroyed in the last episode. I don't know what did it. I watched the playback, and it wasn't that initial strike of lightning, because I came back this way afterwards, and it was still there. It was still working. So I'm not entirely certain what killed it, but that's okay. I apparently broke this chest when I was taking down the trees. That's where that extra chest came from. So I went through, I made the pieces, and I made a new one. This should be the same as the previous one. It doesn't have any saplings, so let's give it some. Hey, come back here. Here you go. No, that's not... Do not burn the saplings. Silly cart. What are you thinking? Okay, so it plants them just fine. I put my watering can away, but that's okay. So he's back in action. He should be the same as he was before. Coal burning, solar powered, chest on the top. Chop, chop, chop. So he'll go back to doing his thing. Should be good. Which means if we go into our quest book, Farm and Steve style, this one has been recompleted, and it's good. This and that were already still completed, so those two haven't changed. I don't think I even did these two to begin with, so if I get, in the mood for doing this stuff, I'll do that. Instead, today we're going to do the Industrial Revolution thing and make ourselves some power. I still don't know which of these I want, but we'll see. So, to make a heat generator, we need these guys, I know. I don't necessarily remember any of the rest of it. I just remember those were the sticky point. Brass, diamonds, and compressed iron. Not a problem. We've got that in spades. 1, 2, 3. Diamonds are over here. Got quite a few. 71 of them. What was that again? Oh, right. Brass plates. Also over here. Brass plates. Diamonds. Crucible furnace. And compressed iron. Voila! Heat generator. There we go. Those, you can put things into them to generate heat, or you can put lava around them, and then that heat will generate electricity for mechanism type stuff. Nice. Pretty easy. And then you can use those to make the lava generator for the other part. So we need advanced PCBs, Galgadorian metal, and an energized smelter. Energized smelter takes another steel casing and some control circuits. Oh, and some glass. Let's come over here and grab some glass. Oh, that's thickened. Do we have any regular glass just laying around? Regular glass. Anyone going once? Twice. Bueller. Bueller. No regular glass anywhere! This is going to be annoying. Nowhere. Okay. So... fine. How much glass do we need? Just 2? We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll make some. I know this is thoroughly inefficient, but I don't care. I just want to get this done. We'll cook it over here. Just takes electricity. And while we're over here, we can grab our other stuff. You do your thing. You control circuits. Yeah, I need some speed upgrades for this as well, but we don't have a good source of electricity just yet. That's what we're working on. And we'll grab ourselves some redstone. And where's our steel case? There it is. We got that from one of the quest rewards, I think. Okay, so steel case, glass, redstone, heat generator. Wait. I have completely forgotten the recipe. Oh, right, that was just the energized smelter. Right. Just the energized smelter. Pow, pow, and pow, pow, and pow, 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 pow. Makes so much more sense. Okay, we should still have 5 of these. 5 heat, energized, and ooh, PCBs. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heat, smelter, PCBs. Perfect. Okay. Now we get to choose, do we want another heat generator or do we want a steel casing? The heat generator didn't take anything we don't really have. The what's the crucible furnaces over here. We need to put some coal in that farmer. He's stuck under a tree and has lost his power. Or, you know, it's nighttime and he lost his power. Doesn't really matter either way. So, yeah, the crucible furnaces, we've got an extra 2. So if we need to make another heat generator, we can. The steel case is more annoying and has more uses, so that's what I'm going to take. Okay, so next up, a whole bunch of more machines that it thinks I've already created. Wind power gets us another steel case, good. Solar power gets us another steel case, good. Gas power, that gets us from ethylene as well as hydrogen. And more steel casings. So let's take a look at those real quick before we move on to our next task. Wind. Takes regular Galgadorian chunks, steel casing, atomic alloy, and osmium. I don't know if I've got those 5 laying around. I might. I definitely have the other parts. So we'll check. Where's our random metal thing? So we don't have it in here. We don't have it in there. The only other place it might be is over here. So we'll take a look at this. And if they're not here, we're not going to be making that one. 7 of them. Oh, and a couple of extra blocks. So good. Okay, so those... I thought I had more atomic alloys. In here? Yes. osmium. 1, 2. And the steel casing we just got. So, steel casing, atomic alloy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And osmium. Wind turbine. Perfect. Now those work better higher up, so putting it on top of that mountain would be kind of cool. I think it would look neat too. But we don't have an extra battery. So until we have an extra battery, wind turbine is staying with me. So we have actually completed the wind turbine quest. Let's claim that steel casing. Solar power. Now this one, I have a feeling I don't have the resources for right offhand. Regular or advanced? Advanced, of course. So, well, those aren't hard. So 5 iron and 2 redstone so far. And energy tablets. There's the problem. Because I can... Ooh, jeez. Really? Wow. Okay. That escalated quickly. So we need 4 of these, which take all of that. Which means we need 12 of these, which take all of that. And that takes all of this. The vibrant alloy is, energetic and ender pearl. The pulsating is just iron and an ender pearl. Vibrant crystal is an emerald with the alloy. The refined glowstone shouldn't be a problem. Not really. But that's a block for each, and we need 12. My goodness, that one's a little expensive. Not undoable, but expensive. Gas-powered generator. Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. I don't have any control over him. He's not my dog. And does really enjoy barking at everybody. Gas power burning generator. 2 steel casings. And some fairly normal resources. So aside from the steel casings, that one is a breeze. So we can just make ourselves a new steel casing. That one will be okay. Not super amazing, but certainly not a problem. Now, the setup to get the ethylene might be a little tricky, but only a little, really. Okay, so let's put that away, put these away. There's a lot of things we don't need to be carrying with us, like dirt. And the steel casing. Okay, so remember I put these in here and remind me when I go freaking out because I don't want to have them. Yeah. So that should be good. Now, we've got those done. We've got our trees. We've got our vines. We don't have anywhere to really go straight up just yet. So let's grab some building materials. And this should do. Now, that's way too much to carry. Oh, jeez. I always have way too much stuff on me. Really? Ugh. Yeah, I can jump really high, but I can't move very fast. So, I'm just going to throw a couple of things in this pond and let them despawn, because I really don't need these anymore at all. A few other things I'll throw into chests, but, I mean, I really do not need any of those at all. Okay, now we can put some of these away. And now we can move again. Perfect. So we're going to need our chisel a lot and our diamond saw quite a bit. So let's chisel this obsidian into some nice panels. And then chop them in half so we have twice as many. Brilliant. Now for a quick little test, because I forgot to test this before. We'll put that down. Put that away. Put these here. And... vines do not go on microblocks. Microblocks are not solid, so there's no putting vines on them. So, we will not have twice as many. We will just have as many as we have. That's fine. So, anywhere that you're going to be building out of obsidian, you kind of have to assume it's dangerous. So, yes. In the nether. In the previous episode, you saw me build this little panic hut. But I would like to actually go up a bit. Then we poke our head out. And nothing tries to kill us. It's kind of miraculous that ever since that initial complete annihilation, this place hasn't been as bad. So, actually, I kind of want to make a little platform at this level so I can come out and survey my domain. And then I want to build it up a bit. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of this building on camera. I just want to be in here for a bit, see how nice it is, and if something jump scares me, you get to see it. There we go. Nice little area. We'll have this come up like so. That's good. And now we come in here. Actually, I want to know how to make the microblock fences. Yes, I know. Okay, pillars and posts. Pillars and posts make 2. So we come in here. We cut it in half. Let's just do all of it. We can reconstruct it later. Pillars and posts. How many do we need? 4, 8, 11, 15 or so. So we need 8 sets times 3 is 24. And we go this way. Got all of those. And do that. And that is nowhere near enough. Let's grab this pile. It is really peaceful and quiet. Oh, we got some pigmen spawning. Good. So we will carve these up. And ba-doop, and ba-doop. Let's just grab all of them. And that. And then like so. Into posts. So then we go like so. And like so. And that should be enough. Five, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. I overcounted. So it goes. We've got a nice little fenced off place to survey what's going on. I love it. It's a really lovely part of the Nether too. I mean, granted, we've had a lot of explosions and fire over here, make it a little more flaming than usual, but it really is quite lovely. I like it. So let's keep going and build this up a bit further. Step 1, reassemble. Because we can only use full blocks for this. Well, I suppose we could use partial blocks for the sides, but we can only use full blocks for where the vines go. And I kind of want it to be consistent. Problem is, how do I get that one? That's the one. Now, this is still obsidian, but the atomic disassembler is on fast, so it does a really good job of just destroying everything in its path. Now, there is a way to get on top of the vines. I did it once. Whoa! But I haven't been able to do it since. There's a way to kind of stand on the vines and then you're still able to build the walls around you and right where you're theoretically standing. Haven't gotten it to work since then. I'm sure there's a way, and if you know, you can tell me. But I've got the walk up by one thing, the sash, so it's not too dangerous to do this sort of thing. Now, if something shows up, we still have problems. And I suppose I could be shifting while doing this and make you not panic too much. Shift. But yes, I'm making a path all the way up because I would love to get on top of the roof. Because I love being up on top of the roof of the Nether, and I kind of want to see how well it does everything it needs to do. So let's fall back down. Nice. And then we can just add more vines all the way up. Now, I should probably make this area unspawnable as well. That just seems like a wise thing to do. Now, the best way to do that, I can either raise it up a little, or I can knock it down a little. Given this is too tall, I'm thinking I might knock it down. So let's just grab this. Ooh, we've only got one of those left. Let's make a little more. Chisel. And make our... Oops. Ooh, we've got a ghast. Where are you at, ghast? It's the only problem with this. You can't see it if it's behind the pillar. Okay, now we take this, and that, cut some in half. That should be enough. And we'll take out the floor. Suppose I could have just taken out the floor and then... I do love magnetism. Probably could have just taken out the floor first. There's that. And we can take this one. Wow. There we go. Now, it's a little low. Oh, there he is. My aim when they're really high and kind of far away is still not particularly good. Because, man, is he far away. It's so hard to judge the distance. Yeah, and he moves so much by the time the arrow gets there. That's a shame. But that's all I've really got time for this episode. So I will see you in the next episode of Blast Off with Light.